Welcome back.
Oh, damn, right into it. All right.
You cute.
No stupid ass warm up today, baby.
Amazing. Magnificent. Phenomenal. Sexy. Terrific. Succulent. Voluptuous. Anime lovers. Did you like voluptuous? I
I
know
did
you like
not.
that. I know you like that.
I don't think you realize how creepy you come off when you're doing this. But
Well, guess
continue.
what, Comedy Hashra? We have a special
Yep. There it is.
episode for you guys today. We're getting into the ending of Fire Force. It's over.
I mean, it is over. We did watch the final 6. It is over. I still don't know how I feel about it.
This shit was ass. This ending was ass.
It was confusing.
I was gonna ask.
I've been waiting to ask if you fucking truly like understood what was going on. And like I understood the base concept of like him creating a new world where there's less despair. Like I understand that part of it.
Right.
But other than that, I was like, what
the fuck's happening?
What the fuck's happening? I don't know what to say. I don't know if it was ass because I'm still a bit confused. For being honest. I mean they closed the loops. So they closed the loops, which was cool. So I'm happy.
What do you mean by close the loops? Explain.
Like they showed me everything I wanted to see in the ending.
Really?
And yeah, there are times where, we get to the ending of a show. A good example is like Avatar, the Airbender one.
Airbender, yeah.
Yeah, where at the end he's like, "Where's my mother?" And they just end it there, and you're like, "The fuck are we doing here? Like, is there going to be another season, or are we just like, fuck everybody?" Like, they didn't close that loop, right? So,
yeah.
It's nice that they closed the loops. I don't have any questions about it other than what the fuck happened, but I don't have any questions about the people. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah. I don't like, I'm happy they at least did that. I'm just a bit, confused. I've watched it twice.
I was going to say, that's what I was going to bring up earlier. I fucking tried to watch it like 5 more times, like the last 2 episodes specifically.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what's actually happened, like how it happened, why it happened. There was a lot of just like, we're gonna do shit just to do it, like the whole Shinra holding hands with Sho and his mom. It's like, well, wait, did his mom beat her doppelganger? Because that's her doppelganger.
Yeah,
right?
and now she's a demon,
right?
She's like in demon, like, and why didn't she go back to being normal?
And then her face, like, so when the doppelganger mouth, her face is there.
Yeah, that was like, so that I didn't put too much thought into. Just because it was like, it's a fucking goofy ass world with weird shit going on, and I just chalked it up to that. So I didn't put too much thought into that. I did note that, and I was like, the fuck? I was like, I guess all this shit is fucking weird. I just don't understand why you wouldn't turn her back to like a normal person.
Yeah.
But I didn't create the world, so I guess that's a question for Shinra, who's a fucking weirdo.
The power system lost me. The power system lost me in the last like 6 episodes that we watched.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, so now Arthur's in space and he's doing shit, and then it's because of the sword or no, because of the ring. I'm sorry, and I was like, you guys are losing me. You're losing.
Yeah, me. It was so much like where they did such a good job of adding humor and storyline. And then these final 6 episodes, I don't even think it was rushed. I just think that they just fucking
didn't know how to close it.
Yeah, I was like, you know what I mean? Like, there are times where you're like, oh, they really just wanted to end it and be done with the show. Like, I think that of like Game of Thrones and shit like that. But like with this one, it didn't feel to me like they were just like, yeah, let's just end it. It just was like, no, this just doesn't make sense, man. Like, I think you guys are fine in the time frame. I think you just like, I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was just like a badly written ending. I think I'm leaning on the side of I didn't like it based on how I'm talking about it now. because this is my first time really kind of talking it out with anybody.
Right.
I
And
just,
I
you know,
did, before you finish, I wanted to point that out to our audiences. Usually me and Kami Hashira will have like a couple words about whether or not we liked the ending of a show or didn't before we hop on the podcast. We
yeah,
did that for AOT. We did that for MHA. Have we covered anything else that's fully finished out?
My Hero,
Well, yeah, MHA. I said
My
that.
Hero. We definitely did that one.
Yeah,
Did you mention
AOT.
my Hero?
Okay, all right. You're not any help, but uh, no. And we for this one we didn't shed any words. We were like, we're
No,
gonna cover
yeah,
it. We didn't say anything about it, and I think partly because we were so damn confused. But
yeah. It was so when he says like we exchange a few words, he's not joking. It'll literally be like, "Did you like it?" And the answer will be yes or no. Did you? The answer will be yes or no, and then we start the pod. Like
right,
that's the extent of
yeah.
our conversations usually. This one
Hmm.
we didn't talk about it at all. I almost texted you because I was rewatching it again last night to see if I could like get something new from it. And I was gonna text you and be like, "Are you as confused as I am?" But I was like, "That's gonna lead us
Nah.
into the conversation
Yeah.
because there's no way you're not." Because I typically am like on the more understanding side of anime just because I've watched so
Watch
many.
more. Yeah.
And so I was like, "Yeah, there's no way." So I'm not even gonna ask because we're gonna get into this conversation, and it's gonna take away from the
No.
pod. But
No, we're gonna have moments in this where you can edit where it's like like downloading, just where we're just sitting here just in fucking silence, because
right,
really the what we've always said about this show is that they cram a fucking shit ton
so much.
into a small amount of space.
Yeah.
So when you do actually ride for a show, and they did such an amazing job throughout season 1, season 2, and even up until these last 6 in my opinion,
Uh-huh.
or last 7, whatever we covered. um I'm just like trying to wrap my head around everything that's being said,
Right.
and it's hard even though I've watched it 3-4 times through.
Yeah. And it's crazy because they still did some things good, right? Like the animation was fucking
Oh, of
phenomenal.
course, yeah.
The dragon Arthur fight,
Oh, phenomenal. That's
that was
a
such a
major
good fight. And
positive.
that's in the last 6, right?
Yeah.
So that fight was fucking legit as balls.
Hmm.
So they still did
That's
like
what
a lot
saved
of
it.
yeah, they still did a lot of things right. You know, it just like I was like, the ending, to your credit, you always talk about death meaning something. They when they killed Obi, that shit fucked me up. Like, all right, so first off, the fuck are we doing? You see a nigga that looks like Obi, there's doppelgangers, right?
Yeah.
You see a nigga that looks like Obi walking from behind him. Why would you not say anything? That cat bitch, I can't even think of her name right now,
Yeah, I
but
can't
like
either.
she sees the
Oh,
dude.
Tamaki.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tamaki. She sees the dude walking behind him, and I'm like, all right, dude, the doppelgangers are trying to like take over for the fucking people. Why would you stay quiet? Why
Why?
wouldn't you warn this nigga?
Why?
And then just a quick like. So I was like, oh
And it was
shit,
like,
that's fucked. Yep. I was like, damn, that's super fucked.
yeah, hella
Uh,
fucked.
and I
Hella
was like,
fucked.
and
And it made you
Shinra's
feel something,
reaction,
right? And
yeah,
you were
and
like,
Shinra's
oh,
reaction to it was fucking legit. Like
yeah.
you're like, yeah, that's gonna put him into despair. That didn't last long, I might
Yeah.
add. Like,
Yeah.
I
No,
just, you know,
death, man. Death, death, death. That's like my biggest thing here was ultimately in the end, obviously, we'll jump to it. Everyone comes back to life.
yeah. So
And
I was interested on your take on that one because the way they set it up was that like the whole idea behind the despair was that people are afraid of death. So he made it a little less. So
the
how do
idea
you?
is that
Yeah, I
they
was
wanted to bring death to everybody so that no despair happens. But go ahead.
right. So I was interested where you stand because you're always like heavy on the death's got to mean something. And at least in this one, they touched on the reason why they brought people back.
Hmm.
So how did you like overall feel about how they did death? Did you still fucking
Nope,
like
not
dead?
bullshit, because I think Shinra getting that power boost was just insane to me. I think they didn't set that up well. They tried to. I could see how they tried to connect Sho and the mom and then him, but they didn't separate him enough from the other pillars. Like, okay, so then what is so special about Shinra other than the fact that he wanted to be a hero as a kid?
That's true. So you mean like power wise, like there's nothing
That
in his
linked
powers that linked him to having the ability to do something like that
right, and
compared to
then
the other people.
correct, and what do you call it? Merge, fucking Dragon Ball Z term for it,
Yeah, fusion
fusion. His ability to be able to fusion with his mom
to
and
fuse.
his or yeah, I know I said fusion as in like the term overall, but
Yeah.
yeah, him being able to fuse with them, it just made no sense. They didn't set it up well. They didn't have any type of like
Yeah.
because they showed flashbacks, and I'm like, okay, maybe here's a
Yeah,
chance
that's
for
your
them.
shit. I
Right.
rolled my eyes. I was like, fucking
Well, no,
stupid.
and it was ass. It was an ass flashback, and they did it in the final episode. So the final episode to the final show, or to the final show, to the show, they show the flashback to when he was a kid finally, and then even within that, they're just having a fun time being kids and like being a family, and they don't really show why Shinra's so special.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
that was their opportunity to make that revival shit power
Right.
valid. And that's why
Right.
I didn't like the fact that everyone was brought back to life, is because they didn't make his power valid, in my opinion.
Gotcha. Like his god power you're talking about, just
Right.
to clarify
Like,
for
what?
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like they made his power valid.
His
They just didn't separate him to say like why he became the god that he did and no one else did.
They
Right?
didn't do a good
What was
job, in
so
my opinion.
special about him that made him different from the other pillars? Because all
Yes.
the pillars were strong and they
Yes.
all had their own thing, but they
Yep.
didn't show like they didn't even show a glimpse of it, right? Like they could have done something in the prior seasons where like he's in Adola's world or something like that, and he finds out he has the ability to like make something, right?
Yes.
Like or
Something.
imagine something to be true, right? Like
Yeah.
they could have done something even small like
Little
that.
Easter egg.
Yeah, even small like that to just show like something's different, right? Like him being in the Adola world and like he's getting ready to fucking do something and he just imagines like Arthur next to him and a fake version of Arthur pops up and he's just like, "Oh, that's weird, but fuck it, let's go." And then they fight, right? Like
Yeah.
even just something small and lazy like that would have been better than him just randomly having
God
this
power.
power. And it's super frustrating too because
Using.
we talk about all the time how well they did the power system here
Yeah. It was so
and
creative.
how creative the power system was.
Right.
And
Right.
I was like, you know, like when he's like in the rage state and then he's in despair, and you know, they bring it back to the heat and like, you know, because like when someone's mad, they're running hot, right? So I was like, that's kind of a cool twist on things. He's getting mad, he's running hot, he's making the world worse. Like I like that aspect of it because it still ties back into their fire world.
Mhm.
But it's just like that was it. The god he created getting rid of the Adola bursts, I
Yeah.
was a fan of that, where he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, your powers are too strong, so he gets rid of that. They did
Yeah.
nothing to explain like the fighting spirit or the spirit, how strong a spirit is
I don't
at
even
the
remember
end.
that.
Did you watch the prologue?
No, probably not.
Okay, so they show everybody at the end like 25 years later.
Oh shit. Yeah.
And yeah, and they
I might
show
have missed that.
like 5 minutes. It's fucking hilarious. You got to watch it. But basically, they start their own because now no one has the flame powers anymore.
Yeah. Fire powers.
Right. So they basically are just like stronger than normal people, and they start a hero force, a world hero force, and they start exploring the world more.
Oh yeah. No, I saw that where they
Yeah.
had them on the mountain and
Yeah.
they were like, yeah, I saw that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, they didn't explain
No,
how
that's
those
why I was
people got
like,
stronger. They didn't explain like what they're actually able to do. And they
right.
didn't even show
Haven't
it. They just had one person be like, I heard Captain Obi can move a mountain.
Well, and yeah, I remember that. I remember that. And
And I was like, that
to,
means fucking nothing to me.
Right, but how do you feel about a shonen? Right, I mean, this is a shonen, from what I
Maybe.
understand.
Fuck if I know.
We've done no research at
Zero
all,
research at all. All
so
fiction,
we
no
could
fact,
be wrong.
baby. That's
But
right.
if, barring this actually being a shonen, how do you feel about shonens ending a show without fighting? Holy shit! I mean, there was
I
kind
didn't
of
even think of
fighting,
that. That's a good question.
but he gets this godlike sage of six paths like form, and he
Yeah.
doesn't fight anybody. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
I mean, I don't I think it depends on the story, right? So I didn't even think of this. That's actually a really good question where shonens are basically based in action, and this one didn't end with action. It ended with
A
soft
lot
ass
of
nigga.
words.
Yeah, soft ass nigga explaining shit and helping people and shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'll just go to the soup kitchen if I
Well,
want to see people
dude,
helping people. I'm not gonna watch a shonen.
real
Uh
quick, this is how
go
it
ahead, go
ended.
ahead.
This is how it ended. Bitch over there crying, him going, here's a whale. Here's
Yeah.
cities. Yeah. What you
Yeah,
think
no
about it?
more
She's like,
tears,
not
bitch.
cities. Here's flowers and rainbows.
He's
No.
like, now choose to be happy after 18 years of despair. She's like, no.
Stop crying, bitch.
She was like, no. He's like,
Yeah.
damn, try
Didn't
harder.
work. Yeah.
She was like, no. And
He
Show's
goes,
like,
damn.
nigga, I told you. This is all she knows. This is
Over there crying.
stupid.
The bitch is always gonna be crying.
His fucking little brother fucking knocking some sense into him. He's like, fucking kill this bitch,
That's
dude.
how it ended.
She's
It was a
gonna fuck this world up. Kill this bitch.
no,
Which
no
is also
show.
stupid because if you remember, Sho was the one who was like, "Hey, don't fall into this. You can't kill her. You're the hero. You gotta change her." And he's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you right." And then he tries to change her. She doesn't change. He's like, "All right, now kill this
Hey,
bitch."
kill that bitch. Kill that bitch.
I was like, I don't like that, but I get it. like his first resort was killing this bitch. Like, hey, let's hold up. You haven't even tried talking to the bitch yet. Like, introduce yourself. Give her your name. You know what I mean? Like, you trying to
Yeah.
get her right into bed, dude. Like,
Yeah.
go on a few dates first. You know what I mean? Like, get to know
Yeah.
her a little more. Oh,
Yeah.
it's not working out. All right. Well, now you got to
that's
take her
fair.
to bed. Now just shoot your shot, dog.
Yeah, fair point.
And I
Fair
ain't
point,
even mad at
Commander.
it. I ain't even mad at it. But it was funny how quick that switch happened for Show.
For sure. Yeah.
And she was like, "No, man, I'm gonna change her." He's like, "Nah, you just tried, dog. She said no 4 times.
Yeah. It
Fucking
was like,
kill this bitch."
perfect example was fucking Chris Tucker in Rush Hour with his, Jackie Chan and his dude who killed his dad, where he's like, "Hey man, you don't want to do this, Jackie. Don't kill him."
Yo, yeah.
And
he's
then he
like,
starts
"Oh,
talking about his daddy. He's like, "Oh, kill this nigga. Kill
yeah.
this nigga.
Put a bullet in him.
Shoot his ass."
That is a perfect
Yeah.
example of what just happened.
Just switched up real quick.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't understand how the switch happened so quick. I mean, I get it, but as far as the show's concerned, it makes no fucking sense. He was about to kill this bitch,
I don't know,
and
dude.
you stopped him.
Well, and again, I want to see some fucking action. And I think my biggest disappointment, besides not seeing action, was not seeing Benny fucking Maru. Like, how does the strongest nigga not contribute to the ending
So
of the fucking show, other
that's
than fucking fast forwarding through his doppelganger? You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
Come on, bruh.
So before I touch the benimaru shit, right? I do want to add, like, I understand that we've watched the final 6. There have been times where, because we segment it, I'm like, and then there are times where I go back and watch it all the way through.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay, I'm not as mad about that. So maybe if we watched it all the way through, like straight through, we might not feel or you might not feel as strong about the action part of it. Because if you look at the season as a whole, there was a lot of action.
Yeah.
And you still, granted, you still might be like, yeah, I wish they ended it on action. But I guess my point is that you might not feel as strongly about it.
Yeah.
You might be like, okay,
No, that's
there's
fair.
like enough, but I wish they did.
No, that's fair. But I would say my bigger point was the Benimaru shit.
Yeah. Now the benimaru shit, that nigga has me rolling every goddamn time. He whoops that nigga's ass and then starts yelling at his dudes like, oh, I see
Like
what happened here. Y'all niggas think I'm this weak? Like y'all actually thought I was weak?
he's like,
Like
I'm
this nigga ain't
Benimaru,
nowhere
dude.
near as strong as me. Like
Yeah.
y'all tripping.
He's like, you can't become the leader of Asakusa unless you're that nigga. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And
That
it's
was
funny because it's
essentially
like, so I understood why they did that one. I actually thought that was a really good doppelganger. Just because it was like the dude was
the
like,
comedy aspect was
well,
dope.
and here's I'll get into it right now. So the dude, the doppel was like, yeah, I'm like the reincarnate of the
Yeah, he's
world's
all
strongest. And
laughing like
so
a fucking
I
weirdo.
thought the aspect of them being like, this is the strongest we can imagine, and Benimaru is hands down even stronger than what we could even fathom. I thought that thought
Ah, yeah,
was
yeah,
cool
yeah.
because it was like
You guys thought you could,
everybody in Fire
yeah,
Force talks about how strong he is. So no one thinks he's weak,
right.
which means how strong he
It's
is
stronger than
so
everyone's
insane.
imagination.
It's stronger than everyone's imagination.
Yeah,
Like they can't even fathom how strong he is. And I thought that aspect of it was pretty fucking cool.
but then he's done,
But
done
then
for the
he
rest of it.
but then he was like, that was it. That was all we
Yeah,
saw from him. And
yeah.
I was like, I appreciate the nigga taking a drink and like being
And
himself at
telling
the end
all of
there.
the people
Yeah.
like, let's sip and let's wait
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
fuck
like I
it.
like that part of it, but I agree with you. You can't have the strongest nigga in the universe sitting out
Yeah,
on the final. Like, even if he had nothing to do with the ending,
yeah,
you gotta have him in there somehow, some way. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, and again, I think death is another great aspect that you could pull up. Like imagine him originally fighting the final boss and then dying before Shinra gets that godlike power and then Shinra stepping in and killing whoever the actual final boss would be. You know, subsiding that maybe the
Yeah.
Hamea is the actual final boss and actually fights rather than
Yeah.
just sits there and cries.
And it's funny because you brought this up, and it's something I didn't even think about until you brought this up right now. Who's actually the final boss?
Right.
So we know Hame is the final boss, but we spent this whole time talking
Mhm.
about this evangelican fucking I can't say it shit.
Evangelica or
Let's call her
evangelist.
Evangelica. The evangelist.
Evangelist.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fuck me. This is why, guys. This is why I don't try and
Holy
fucking say
shit.
names and I give everybody
That's a
nicknames.
tongue twister.
Fucking, and I already can't say
That's a fair
normal
mess up.
fucking names, dude.
Yeah, hey,
So
that's a fair
give me
mess up.
something hard like that.
I was fucking up too.
But the evangelist, fuck, I already fucked it up again.
Evangelist. Good lord.
Evangelist,
There
the
you go.
fucking evangelist, right?
There you go.
We see glimpses of this nigga throughout all the seasons,
Yep.
and nothing,
Yep. Because for a
nothing at all
second, I thought
for the ending.
the fucking who was the fucking bald headed nigga that started the whole evangelist thing that was really a
Oh,
doppelganger.
Raffles.
Raffles. I thought that nigga was gonna come back with his bald headed ass and be
Yep.
the actual final villain or
Yep.
something,
Me
and
too.
then it was gonna be like,
Yep.
and then maybe he kills Benimaru, and then
Yep.
Shinra steps in. But obviously that didn't.
Yeah.
And
What I thought was that, you know how like when she comes out of that shit and the despair is like hidden in her fucking veil
Mhm.
thing in the darkness and shit. I thought that was gonna turn into the evangelist.
Oh, okay,
And it was
yeah,
gonna show
no,
that
that's
like
fair.
she was kind of possessed by the
Right,
evangelist this whole
right.
time.
It wasn't really Hamea.
Yeah. And so right. And so I thought that he was gonna fight the evangelist at the very end there.
Yeah,
That clearly didn't happen. Like
yeah,
they're so like they did such a good job on this show. There were so
yeah,
many different things you could have done there that would have been okay. And
mhm.
you managed to find the one way that left us all like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you for sure if it was good or not. I'm still
Um,
processing everything.
nah.
I'm leaning on it wasn't.
Yeah,
But like when I think about it, there are so many different, there's like 12 different endings I could think of off the top
yeah.
of my head that all would have been fine. And you gave us an ending that made us think, huh? Like even
Like
the
out of
fact that
all the
the ending,
possibilities.
yeah, even the fact that the ending just left me confused is astounding with all the possibilities you could have went through. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Especially considering this was a somewhat confusing anime in that it brought a lot of religious aspects and then like deceptive aspects to it. But you would think an anime like AOT would be harder to understand their ending than this. And I would
Yeah.
argue this ending is harder to understand. Fire
Oh, 10
Force's
times.
ending, I
I
want
would
to
say 10
make it clear.
times. Yeah.
Fire Force's ending harder to understand than Attack on Titan's ending.
Yeah. See, because at least at the end of Attack on Titan, I understood that ending sucked. Like I knew that
Cool.
right away. I got everything.
I'm
That
still here.
fucking ending for Attack on Titan was fucking garbage. All right. I will stand on that. I
No,
will
I'm not.
fight anybody who wants to fight me on that.
Put him on this,
Motherfucker,
not me.
your
Don't fight me.
Your goal is to fucking get rid of 80% of the population. Nigga, that's 80% measures. I fucking stand on that. Fucking eliminate everybody.
You said
and be about
100%,
that.
right? You're
Yeah,
like, fuck
100%.
80%,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, kill all them niggas, dude. Fucking kill them all, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Kill that baby, dog.
but at
Kill
least
that
I
baby, dog.
knew. Yeah, fuck that. Oh, fucking hate
Fuck
that
that
red
red baby,
baby,
dog.
dude. That
Fuck that
fucking
red
red
baby,
baby.
dog.
God, I fucking hate that shit. But at least I understood that it sucked at the end. Like this one, I'm not even sure. I might come back in 2 weeks and be like, I finally get it. It sucked. you know, or hey, I finally get it. Yo, I kind of fuck with it now.
No,
But I'd rather know at the very ending. You know what I mean?
right. And
You know what I mean?
you know what I mean? But no, seriously though, but this show did have a fucking amazing aspects to it in regards to even the ending. They had a bunch of good fights. Like we said, the Arthur versus the dragon. We had the dude who works against his doppelganger. The I forgot his name. Like the dude who hates children and is like he has like the dark arm sleeve
Oh
on.
yeah. I like that one. I did like that one.
Dope.
Reaper, I think.
Yes, yeah, and yeah. I mean, the fucking Sharon fight was fucking crazy. I know that might have been
Is that
in
how
the
you
last
say his name?
Sharon, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just call him blind nigga.
Yeah, you can call him blind nigga. You can call him blind blonde nigga. I mean, I don't.
Nah, just blind nigga.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing a cosplay of him one day.
I like that.
That would be a dope cosplay.
That would be a dope one. If I ever get in shape, I'm gonna do the glowing fucking the nigga.
Oh shit!
Yeah, if I ever get in shape.
Ogun.
Yeah, Ogun. Yep. If I ever get in shape, because his is fucking cold. I just gotta walk around with the shirt off and fat nigga comedy Hashira with his fucking shirt off.
Okay, all right.
And fucking shit going on ain't getting nobody hard. You know what I mean?
With your baby oil rubbing all over you.
Yes, sir.
All right. No, but my bigger point was that they had a lot of great aspects to even those last 6 episodes to the point where I would still recommend this to damn near anyone who's into it.
1,000%.
At least the second tier of anime, right? Like I wouldn't introduce Fire Force as the first tier to watch. But second tier, I'm like, okay, I'll throw out Fire Force.
Yeah, and I would say it barely ekes into the second tier. Because there's still a lot of weird anime shit.
Yeah.
That you got to kind of be attuned to and expect to see. So I would say it's closer to third tier recommendation than second tier.
Oh, okay.
Like I would put it in the second tier with you.
Uh-huh.
But I would say that like if I was on the fence,
to third.
It's closer to third.
Yeah.
Like if I was like, I don't know, it'd be like a third. And guys, when we're talking about tiers, we're not talking about how good the anime is. We're talking about like the timing you would use to recommend it to somebody who maybe is just getting into anime. Right. So this wouldn't be the first recommendation. It might be that second. It would definitely be a third.
Ooh.
Definitely be a third. But it like that second one is kind of I would put it in there.
Yeah.
But if people, I wouldn't fight anybody for putting it in their third.
Great podcast idea I just thought of. We should definitely do a tiers of recommendation episode where we give tiers of what we would recommend first.
That's not a bad idea.
Second tier, then maybe a third eventually. So
I like that.
No, but this again, I would recommend to almost anyone who's gotten about 5, 6 animes in already, maybe even towards the 10 anime section. But it's a great show and it has a lot of action. And overall, the plot is awesome. I'm only complaining about like the last part, literally the last
like 2 episodes.
Yeah, and if it was in manga chapters, the last few chapters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That last.
Yeah. Now I do gotta ask because you've watched significantly less anime than me. And guys, that's not a knock on him. I just watch a fuck ton of anime, like
Yeah.
more than most people.
Yeah.
So it's not a knock on him. It's more of like I'm lonely.
He said they got real sad real quick.
I am so alone, guys. I am so lonely.
Alrighty then.
It has
You're
been forever
crying,
since I
huh?
felt a woman's touch.
Been watching too much Himeo over here, man.
I
God
know,
damn.
bro. Trying to find me an Inca. What's up, girl? You trying to have my baby? Oh,
Trying to find
what's
me a
up?
hibana.
Oh shit. Who is it? Who isn't?
Who isn't?
Yep.
Who isn't?
Now I forgot. I went on a tangent there. I forgot my question I was gonna ask. Where did we start? I blacked
Question.
out. What happened?
Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of went on a
I don't
tangent.
even I don't
Took
even
me with you.
remember.
You took me on the ride.
Hey,
We were talking about Hamea, you crying or
not me
fuck.
crying. We were talking about recommend. Oh, I remember. I
Recommend.
remember. I've watched a lot more anime, right?
Cool.
So, with the amount of anime you've watched, do you think now that it's complete, do you think it ends up in your top 10?
No, Fire Force.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, because it was in my top 10. And then the last few, I was just like, it didn't round it off great to me. And I ride for this anime pretty hard. I really do
Yeah,
like this
you
anime.
really do. Yeah.
And
I mean, to be
no,
fair, we talk about it being one of our favorites.
right. And I'll never call it trash. It wasn't trash, but it
No.
just was disappointing. It was
Yeah,
a
I think
disappointing ending.
that's the best way, but it wasn't trash, but it was definitely a disappointing ending. So I
Yeah.
I can agree with that. So even though I don't know how I feel about it, even if I come out on the other side liking it, I can say it was disappointing.
Right.
Regardless.
Now, I'll direct that question back. Is it in your
No, not
top
even
10?
close. Not
Yeah, I
even
was going to
close.
say, because
But
you've
I've
seen.
watched hundreds of animes
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
So no, it's not, which is why I kind of wanted to gauge for you, because
Yeah.
I've watched so many that even to a normal person or a normal anime fan, I've probably tripled that person up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to get you
And
on
the
some
amount of
fucking
animes.
TikToks. We got to get you on some TikToks, man. Going to
No
anime
thanks.
conventions, doing the whole like Hunter x Hunter versus this versus this. I would like to see you actually do one of those.
Do what? Oh, one of
Like you know
those
how
like
content creators go up
yeah,
and ask actual anime like fucking diehards which
yeah, and
anime
be
is better
like,
than which anime, and then you got to pick rapid fire.
yep,
I would want to see you do that.
yeah, yeah. I've watched so fucking many. It's
Yeah,
insane how many I've
just to see.
watched.
Yeah, just to see how much
Yeah,
you've watched because I don't even know, and I'm your brother. I don't know how
yeah,
many
yeah. I'm
you actually
definitely in the
watch.
I'm definitely in the multiple hundreds of animes.
Because before you got me back into anime, how many would you think if you could think back to how much by then had you watched? Jesus.
So all right, guys, just a little history lesson. Um, I started recommending Blackie animes, but he says I got him back into anime, and he
All right.
means as a whole
As a whole, yeah. I was gonna say,
because he was watching AOT already.
right. That's what technically got me back.
Yeah, so
One of
he
my
was
other
already
homies.
watching AOT on someone else's recommendation, I believe.
Yeah. 'Cause I
And
had left anime.
and he was talking to me about it because I hadn't started it yet. And I was like, "Have you watched any of the other recent ones?" And then I started like
I said,
firing them
absolutely
off for
not.
him.
I said, what? There's more? And he said,
Yeah,
yes.
and I started firing him off, and that's what he means by getting him back into anime. Is that like by the time I started like recommending shit and throwing shit out there, he was like, "Oh, all right. When I finish where I'm at on AOT, I'll start fucking
This is
watching
like
these
four
other ones
years
you
ago, by the
recommended."
way,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah,
About
right
4
around
years
4 years
ago.
ago. I think that's a good time frame. But so I would say at that point, I had watched at least maybe 100, 150 different animes.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and you guys got to remember too, there's a lot of animes that are one season only
Yeah.
because they never got renewed or anything like that. And when you think about it, if an anime is, 12, 13 episodes and they're 20 minutes each, I'm really only spending 2 hours watching a full anime.
Yeah.
So I just get bored and do stuff around the house, and I like having anime on while I do that.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
I'm not weird. You are.
Yeah, no, but no, back kind of rounding it out, we were talking about how Fire Force just isn't in your top 10, not even
No,
close,
not
really.
even close. Yeah.
And now, would that have changed had the ending been a crazy ass fight
No.
between Benimaru, Shinra, Arthur, and whoever the final boss would have been?
I don't think so. because I think
Wow.
that's where I thought they were gonna go with it. So even if they had done it and executed it well, it would have been probably right outside the top 10
Okay, yeah, so
because
it would have been better.
it would have been much better. It would have been right outside, but it wouldn't have been like
And
sniffing
I'm
it. Like I
talking
wouldn't have considered it.
but I'm talking a crazy fight. I'm talking like next level, like Benimaru getting stabbed at the like saying something to
Well,
Shinra
I
and it's
mean,
super sad and he dies and then Shinra goes ballistic
so I guess the question you're asking me is
and
if
then
the
all these other
ending
characters are dead
if
and
the ending was the best ending in ever in anime, would the content
that's a
have
little much.
allowed like been good enough for
Right.
it to end in the top 10 is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh I think barely.
It's
Like if
Squid
the
Game.
ending was absolutely phenomenal.
Like where you're sitting there on your in your chair like,
Yeah,
"Holy
I
shit."
it probably would have been 9 or 10
Okay.
as a
That's
show
fair.
as a whole.
Cuz
It would have
cuz the
barely
plot.
sniffed it.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because like the comedy ones, they're good. I enjoy the shit out of them.
It
But
just
as
takes
far as
away
just like content
seriousness.
in them, the stakes are less high,
Yeah.
which makes the writing not as important. And
Yeah.
this writer did a good job, with the exception of the last few episodes. He did a good job of writing a good comedy. Like Dan to Dan needs to take some lessons from Fire Force.
No, Dan to Dan, don't put that in the same fucking category as the
That's
show.
what I'm saying. It's not in
Don't
the same
fucking do that.
category.
Don't
And
do that.
if
Don't do
they
that.
wanted to make a good show,
Mm-mm.
they would try and get in the same category by basically copying it.
Uh, that's a reach. I think Dan to Dan is
You're a
like a
reach,
literal.
bitch.
Like you wouldn't put Fire Force as a comedy anime. It does have a lot of goofy moments, but that's not a comedy anime.
See, but that's what I'm saying. I think it should be considered a comedy anime. Like I think that shows like Fire Force should be considered comedy animes.
I
I
don't. I
just
think this
didn't.
Fire Force had enough seriousness in it and enough depth originally. You don't
Yeah,
know that all these guys are gonna come back. You don't know that Captain Burns is coming back. You don't know that the
that was
dude who
fucking
got
stupid.
off with the fucking head, who has the laser shooting motherfucker dude, the green hair who came back, who
Oh
got
yeah,
literally
yeah, yeah,
sliced,
yeah.
like his head sliced in half.
Yeah, Rekka coming back had me
Rekka
rolling.
coming back with the
That had me rolling
stars.
when he popped up around low boy. And low
Yeah,
boy's like, oh,
he goes,
I was like,
"Oh
yo,
my
do you not?
god!" The
I
kid.
was like, do you not realize what you did to this nigga?
Yeah,
Like this
my
nigga is
stars.
like seeing my stars in his sleep and shit. Like I see my stars in my sleep. You creepy ass nigga, you fucked me up, and I know this is
Rekka's
fake.
dope. Rekka's fucking
Like,
funny, dude. Rekka's fucking funny. I might get a
my
poster of
stars,
Rekka.
yeah, yeah,
As long as
yeah.
it says my stars and he's like
Yep,
cheesing. But
yes sir.
I do want to ask you this, and I want this to literally be a fucking clip. Do you think the lure, how do you say it? Lecture
Yeah,
lore
yeah, I think so. That
episode
sounds about right.
episode 20, do you think, hold on, do you think that explained why anime is so fucking weird about females and shit like that? Like they dedicated a full episode 20. I want to make episode 20 season
Yeah,
3 Fire Force dedicated to explaining to us regular motherfuckers, why
what?
anime does the whole fucking half naked bitches and big
Yep,
titties, and they literally discuss the whole thing.
they sure do.
What do you
Yeah,
think about that episode?
fucking stupid and pointless.
But isn't that the explanation
It
for
is.
why anime
I
does
do
it?
think it's the explanation of why it's all fucking weird and shit, and why you gotta like watch an anime through before you can recommend it to your children.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. I was like, this is it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you
This is
fucking
how we
kidding
do
me,
it.
dude?
Has
Like,
and
uh,
someone who's watched as much as you, has
yeah,
any other anime explained this type of lecture lore to their
no,
audience in an episode?
no, I can't think of or even like I don't even believe that I've heard it explained out like they did here. Every now and then you'll get animes that kind of like make jokes about it where they talk about like, whoa, why are you dressed like that, bitch? You know what I mean? Where they kind of like acknowledge how weird someone looks or how provocative they look.
Yeah.
Uh, but I
Never explained to that
never
degree.
explain it.
In
And
the middle of a fight.
yeah,
That's creative.
that is creative. It was super non-interesting to me because I was like, "The fuck are we doing in the middle of a fight? You're explaining this shit out? It's fucking stupid."
With the
Like,
little boy, the mom, the older lady saying,
yeah,
"You're a young lady. You should be covering up." The younger lady saying that I'm beautiful. The fucking people saying why it's important for a woman to do that. And,
yeah,
oh my god.
yeah. It means nothing to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, I don't
Oh my
think like I
goodness.
understand like it's just part of anime culture now, right? Where you just see girls dressed like that, even if it's not like supposed to be like that kind of anime. So I do understand that, but I just have never it's
Explain it
never
out.
been explained. I wouldn't have cared if it was. It's just, like
Dude,
stop being weird,
but
dude.
now you have a reference point. Now you could be like, "Yo, you want to know why anime does what they do and that weird shit?" You point them towards that episode in that season, literally.
Yeah, no, I won't do that. I won't do that because it's stupid and it doesn't fucking
Oh,
like
shit.
change your thoughts on it. Like it didn't change my thoughts on it. Like I was like, still fucking weird, dude. Stop being fucking weird. How about that? How about we stop being fucking weird? I don't care if there's a reason for you being weird.
What did you say in
Stop
our?
it. You
What did
know,
you
it's
say?
like serial killers. No, no, let me cook. Let me cook. All right. I'm in the kitchen right now. I got the grits going. I
Let
need 5
him
minutes.
cook.
Nope. Nope. Fuck you. Fuck you. All right. If I'm a serial
Why?
killer and I kill 8 people, and it's because my mom was a whore and my dad used to beat my mom because he was an alcoholic, I don't give a fuck that that's why he's a serial killer. I just know that this nigga killed 8 people and he sucks. It's the
Uh,
same thing here. I don't give a fuck why they do this shit. It's fucking weird. Stop being fucking weird. Like, that's
fucking
it. Just
beard's
stop
weird.
being fucking weird, dog. Weird beard, man. Fucking
Yeah,
get him some clippers, dog. His beard is weird.
yeah.
Like,
Just like our in our first episode where you're like, "Stop having cousins, fucking cousins,
yeah.
sisters, fucking brothers."
Yeah. Makes no sense. Stop it. It's fucking weird.
Fucking what was it? Isn't that one like My Little Sister show or something where he's like glossing his sister all the time?
Yeah,
Isn't
I
there an
can't even
anime
remember.
like that? You know what I'm talking
I'm
about?
gonna be honest with you. I've watched so many animes. That's such a normal thing in animes with a sister and brother
Yeah.
that it's just like I couldn't even tell you which one you're talking about. That's like
Wow.
eight,
I thought there was
eight
only one.
animes come off the top of my head where they're doing that. Like it could be any one of those.
Jesus. No.
Like it's
Yeah.
fucking wild. But how do you? So now that it's over, like, do you think the ending changed your opinion about the show?
Yeah. No, of course. I mean, that's kind of what do
Like
you mean?
was it
That's kind of
enough
what
to?
we've been saying.
Yeah, so it was enough to be like, yeah, nah.
Yeah. No, it fell out not as hard as so I never had MHA high. So I actually had Fire Force higher than MHA just because it
Okay.
there were some underlying factors I wanted to be
My
drawn out.
my my initial reaction was to say fuck you, but I had to think about it, and I was like, nah, it's fair.
No, but now Fire Force dropped to further than MHA on my list.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. And
Damn,
MHA was never very high. It's definitely
that
towards the
helps.
back end, but
I don't think Fire Force has dropped that much for me, but I think
it
that's
did.
just because I was so
That's
disappointed in MHA that it that added multiple drop
no,
spots on it.
but see, I wasn't confused at MHA. That made sense. It was just more of
Yeah,
like
just
they could have
stupid.
done this, they could
Yeah,
have done that, but that
yeah,
makes sense.
true.
Like how he no, I'm not gonna say it, but how it ended, it
Right,
just made sense. So
right, right,
um
right.
not what we wanted, but made sense.
Yeah,
This
it's a bit
does not
this
make
one
sense.
it's just annoying.
You can't tell me this one makes sense.
But that's why it's so annoying is like,
Hold on, but real quick, try to
yeah.
explain to me how he became that Sage of Six Paths, dude.
Oh, how he
Like
became
try
Shinra Maru or whatever the fuck he
yeah,
called
yeah.
himself.
Well, I call him
Benny Shinra
Shinra.
or fucking
He literally six paths fucking Obito over there.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
that is what he looked like. Uh it's definitely not how a hero looks. Like it's fucking weird.
I got it. He was
He
a
had the demon.
devil.
Yeah, I
I
fucking
got it.
yeah. Yeah, I got it too, but I was like, I don't know what to do with
But how he
this.
achieved the godlike power, he just said he looked at his mom and his brother and was like, "Take my hand."
Yep. Yep, he just knew.
And they, yeah. I
God
was like, "How did
chose
he
him.
know?" They didn't show no
That don't
flashback
make
of
no
him going
sense,
like, if you
really.
grabbed, if they, maybe when they were
Yeah,
younger and they all had hands, and then something happened, but then it
right.
went away. So then he thinks and goes, "Oh shit, that happened. So hey, let's hold hand." Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
You can't write that
Nothing at
shit in.
all. Yeah, they could have. They definitely cover enough.
Yeah, they're just having fun in the
The
flashback.
information has never been their problem, except for these
Yeah.
last few episodes.
Again, I'm disappointed. Disappointed. A great overall show.
Yeah,
I give it a B plus.
mm, I don't think
Um,
I'd go that high on it. I think I'd just be solid B, maybe a B minus.
yeah, I give it a B plus. Just because without that ending, it could literally be an A plus, in my opinion.
Yeah,
In my humble opinion.
it'd probably be. Yeah, I still have it a little lower. It'd probably be like with a great ending there. It'd probably be B plus, A minus,
Yeah,
right in that realm. So it's. I mean, it's just so confusing, man.
packs a lot in. Packs a
Like,
lot in. I don't know how
like,
you could have that much fighting throughout the entire show, and then at the very, very end, just talking,
yeah,
just talking. It's like it's almost like, but Naruto did kind of pick it up, but then they start talking again, but then they fought again, but then they start talking, but then they
yeah,
ended
but
up punching the bitch in the face.
I don't think you can put Naruto in that category
Right.
because that's
It's like 600
from
episodes.
right, and that's the old school mindset where it was let's milk this shit for as long as we can and keep it going, right? And so that's why those old animes are long, is because that's how they got their money, was being on TV. Nobody really bought mangas like that or shit like that, right? So that's that old school mindset. So I don't even think you can really kind of
Compare.
make that comparison just because of the time frames that they came out. But I mean, it's not a terrible one if you like take that out of it. It's just like I don't. There's just so many ways, man. There's so many ways you could have ended it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta admit it's ass. I mean, it's ass, but it's not. It's not. It didn't ruin the show. It's just
that's
like,
what
now
that's
when I
I will.
recommend,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
hey, dude, when people are getting hype and telling me, yo, season 1 was crazy, season 2 is crazy, and I recommended them Fire Force, I go, yo, yeah, chill,
yeah.
relax.
Ending's not the
Yeah,
best.
yeah, right. Like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't tell them that just because I don't want them to go into it disappointed, but
right.
um, I would still be like, yeah, it's a dope show. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
solid one
might
to
be
get
like,
through.
see. Here's what I do with people like that, because I'm actually pretty big on not spoiling anything.
Yeah.
I hate doing that to people. I don't want to be associated with that. So usually what I would do, like if I was to recommend Fire Force, I'd be like, hey, watch Fire Force. Let me know when you get to the last season.
Yeah.
And by then they're all in, and I'd be like, hey, heads up, ending's not the best. Proceed. But
Yeah.
I'd let them get through those first few seasons.
Yeah.
And build up that excitement. And I wouldn't want to let them down. Like, I
True.
wouldn't want
If you
them
were
to
the
find out the way I
recommendation.
did. Right.
But if you heard that they were watching it, you'd probably just be like, hey, let me know when you get to the ending.
Yeah.
Or let me know what you think about the ending. If you never recommended it, but they were watching it.
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely be like, let me know what you think. Anybody, and even then, even if I was like season 3 and they talk, that might be something I actually still and say now, where it's like, hey, when you get to the ending, let me know what you think. As
Yeah.
opposed to telling them like it might not be great. I'm gonna be like, hey, let me know what you think. So that way they know there's like some kind of debate about it.
Yeah.
But and I haven't been plugged into the community for a while now. So I kind of pulled out of that with all the activities and all the shit we had going on with computers and shit.
Oh yeah,
It,
microphones and shit.
oh, it's been a fucking nightmare, guys.
You've been trying.
Appreciate you guys sticking with
Fucking
us.
weather.
Yeah, man, it's been a whole shit show we've been dealing with. But fuck, I forgot what I was saying.
God damn it, dude. Um,
I completely spaced it, man.
we were talking about.
I don't even remember, man. I just go, baby. Just hit the button,
Yeah,
wind me
just the
up, and I just go.
disappointment. I mean, we were talking about the disappointment in Fire Force, and then
Oh yeah, when you're
um,
telling people, like, yeah, let me know what you think.
yeah,
It's like at least they know something's up and they get
yeah.
to it. And because I'm not plugged into the community,
There we
eh,
go.
eh, eh,
Yeah.
because I'm not plugged
Hey, don't
into the
act like I didn't
community,
help you,
I
bitch.
don't know. You did not. You did
Go
nothing
ahead.
for me.
Hurry up before you forget.
Yeah, before I forgot. Oh shit, what was I talking about? Because
You're not plugged in
I don't know what they think. So I don't know if
at the
as
community.
a whole they loved it or if they didn't, right? Like I have literally no pulse on it because already Fire Force didn't get the recognition it deserved.
Yeah, it's kind of
Like
under the
even
radar.
yeah, it was super like people
It's hard
who
to recommend that show, dude.
it is. And people who did like it loved it,
Yeah.
right? The people who watched it loved it. But I've never heard a ton of talk about Fire Force. And now with the ending, like I just don't know what the pulse is because I would have had to be super plugged in to see it just because it's such a niche anime.
And yeah, and here's also why that reminded me of why I'm also disappointed. I don't know how it did, but as you were saying that, it reminded me that part of what was disappointing about that ending was that Shinra did go through training.
Oh
He went
yeah,
through a shit ton of training with
yeah,
Arthur and all that shit, and then eventually he's like doing his feet shit and his feet thing and his this and the emblems of his feet and the fire and the Adola burst, blah blah blah. And then ain't no damn Adola burst in the fucking ending. Ain't nothing.
yeah,
Ain't no like other than him trying to kick her a couple times at the beginning, and it just same thing, bouncing off, bouncing off, bouncing off. I mean, then it just went back to talking. So
yeah.
it was like how can a community appreciate that type of longevity in the show and then it at the very end kind of just
Just
not
not.
using any of it.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
So it would
Yeah,
be interesting to round out what you were talking about. It would be interesting to see what the actual community does think of this
yeah,
show's ending animation wise at
yeah,
least.
absolutely. With that being said, did you have anything else you wanted to touch on?
Nope, that's it.
All right, guys, it's time for our favorite segment. It's OOP Anime Awards. Brr, 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 brr.
Welcome to the OOP Award Show.
All right, let me get mine pulled up. All righty, I got mine pulled up. Now I just gotta get into the media, so this time I don't forget our clapping.
Yeah,
Clap,
you
clap,
can leave
clap,
it.
clap, 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 clap.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Make them clap.
Okay.
No, make them clap.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shonda, bud.
Hurry up, man. They're waiting.
Somebody give it to.
Somebody
Somebody give it to.
The old girls. Find
Yep.
it to me naughty, naughty, shawty. It's like, no, I
Hey,
don't think that's what
baby girl.
that's what it sounds like. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir. Did you want to go first?
No, it's you, bitch.
Oh, it's me? All right. So for my first award, oh my God, I did clapping instead of a drum roll. Guys, I am so sorry.
Oh my god.
I am just super, super fucking up today.
Nice.
I apologize. You deserve better. The audience, not you. Fuck you, Blackie.
Yeah, okay. All right. I didn't even say anything.
We just need to have cuts of
even-
like, we need to edit cuts together of me just being like, fuck you, Blackie. With no context.
Nobody likes you.
Take your fucking name off and shit like that. So they just think I'm calling you Black.
It's just you in a different outfit every time, and nobody likes
fuck
you.
you, Blackie.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Blackie.
We all talk about you behind your back. Nobody likes you.
Yep, nobody likes you. We all talk about you when you're
Not
around.
around.
All right. So my first award is the Remains to Be That Guy. And drum roll, please.
Jesus.
Y'all know who it is. Goddamn Benimaru. That's right. He remains to be that guy. Not only did he fucking put it on his doppel, right? But then he yelled at his people, been like, y'all niggas only think I'm that strong? Fuck you. Like, I ride for that nigga so hard. He remains to be that dude. He will always be that dude. Him and Levi, man. Him and
Yeah.
Levi are like
Yeah,
dudes who
those are
will
those
always
dudes.
be dudes in every
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who do
Those are
you
those
got for your
dudes you
first
don't fuck
award?
with. No, I agree with that award. My award, drum roll, please. It is the Fuck Pie Award. Fuck Pie. Fuck Pie.
Oh, damn. You
That
fucking, why
shit,
you hating
man.
on Arthur like
Three
that, dog?
point 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I don't know what it is actually, but no, fuck Pie Award, because I don't know if you caught that, but they did the whole pie thing equals the cataclysm shit with the robot nigga.
Yeah.
Who's the robot nigga? What's his name?
Shit. I
It's an
can't
easy
even.
name.
It is. It's super
Fuck,
easy.
man, that's gonna piss me off. Who's the dude who
Yeah.
fought him? Oh my
Fuck. I
god.
can't even. Oh my
The
god,
redhead
dude.
dude. Come on, man. Fucking
Oh shit.
who's the sexy ass bitch that was there fighting with him?
Oh
Lisa,
shit.
right?
Yeah, Lisa. There you go.
That's the one we remember.
Giovanni.
Oh, Giovanni,
Fuck.
Lisa, and then homeboy, redhead,
Vulcan.
Vulcan. There we go. All right,
Yes,
you had
sir.
it out. You had it pulled up, you cheater.
Yep.
Um,
No.
he's like, yeah, no, I didn't. No, but fuck Pie War, because that was before I realized the ending, which it didn't really talk about the whole pie situation shit anymore. But
Yeah.
originally, I thought when Giovanni and Vulcan and Lisa were having that combo, that it was gonna be, they were gonna fucking connect the dots between pie and the whole cataclysm, and I thought I was about to get brain fucked.
Yeah.
So I was gonna be like, fuck pie. But now that I had the ending, now it's like, dude, pie doesn't even really fucking matter anyway. So it kind of ruined my award, is my greater point.
Okay. So who did you give your award to?
The cataclysm. Fuck pie.
Okay.
I gave it to
All
pie.
right. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, fuck pie. It was
I mean, I don't like pie, so
who
I
else
get
is
it.
the award supposed to go to?
Fucking apple pie's trash. Fucking
Okay.
pecan pie trash.
Fat
Pumpkin
motherfucker.
pie
Always
trash.
thinking about food.
All of it trash. All
Yeah,
right.
damn it.
So my next award is the Psycho, but I Love You award. And drum roll, please. I think we all know who's getting it. Put a Baby in Me, Inca.
Yeah,
That's right. You're wild.
Out of
That's
pocket.
a wild bitch. Super out of control, but I love you. Oh my god.
You should have
do
said
I
the
love
out
my
of pocket
crazies.
award. That was hella out of
Oh
pocket.
my god, do I love my crazies. Yes, sir. And
Who
that
would've
is a
thought?
psycho bitch. This bitch is like summoning shit, causing chaos just to threaten to stop. Just so she could, like, hey, if you
I'm gonna
want me
create
to
havoc.
stop,
Yeah,
you better put a baby in me.
Woo!
Like, god damn, Inca.
Horny
That
as
is a
hell.
wild bitch. That is a wild bitch, and I
horny
am in
bitch.
love with you.
Oh
Thank
my
you
god.
for being the kind of crazy I enjoy. I love
Jesus.
you. I love you. I love you.
Oh
All
my
right,
god.
Blackie.
You okay?
I've been better.
Yeah. Put your pee-pee away. Anyway.
I'd rather not.
My second award, drum roll, please. I'd rather not. You're disgusting. You ever wink at me? This is the Why You Mad Award. And
I don't
why
know.
you
Pretty
why
calm.
you mad? And this award goes to Hamea. Why you mad? Why you mad now? And what I mean by why you mad is the Sharon death. Why you mad now? You've been done murdered millions, done murdered hundreds.
And I feel like
thousands.
I'm confused by the award because I feel like that makes perfect sense. Like, he's been there since birth.
No,
like,
but
that's
why
her
you
dude.
mad? No, but hold on. You ain't allowed to kill thousands of people, be a serial killer, and then get mad now that Sharon gets killed.
You're allowed to do that, yeah.
No, you're not.
Okay, maybe you're not.
You're not.
Fuck me.
So why you fucking mad, Hamea? That nigga dead.
Damn. 0 for 2 on your awards, man. I don't know.
Yeah, you're 0 for 15 on your awards.
All right, cool guy. All right. So my final award, That's a Hero? Question mark award. All right. And this goes to, drum roll, please. Easy answer. God Shinra. Like, first off, when I think of a hero, that's not what that nigga looks like. Like, I don't understand why he got chosen, how he got that power. None of it makes sense. The only thing that made sense is that he kind of looked like a devil, and they kept calling him a devil. So I guess cool, but like that's a hero. Like that's what we're doing now. That's what they're supposed to look like. That's what they're supposed to do, because he was less of a hero and more of a god. Granted, they touched on that a little bit, but that's all they touched on was like, you're a hero, but you're more like a god now. Like that doesn't fucking explain shit. Can we put something in this goddamn heavy detail oriented show about what he's actually able to do as a hero? Please. It's not hard. It's not fucking hard. All right. That's my final word. Go ahead, Blackie.
Yeah, this ending was confusing as fuck when our awards are long elongated because we have to
Yeah.
explain this shit.
Yeah. Fucking
Anyway,
weird.
My final award is, drumroll please, is the Who the Fuck Is That award. And this goes to the random
Okay.
Asian lady. Do you remember seeing her? The real life Asian lady in the actual
Oh,
show?
yeah.
Walking
I
around
do.
talking and shit. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Who the fuck? Why the fuck?
I forgot about her.
Yeah. Confusing? Confusing,
bit.
maybe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that Asian lady? And I was trying to think. I'm like, think. They can't just bringing up a random Asian lady like this. I was thinking, one, she could be the writer of the show. I have no idea. We have not done any research. Have you?
Yeah.
Or at least I
look it
haven't.
up. I look it up daily. Dude.
Okay, who's the writer of the show?
Her. Duh.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, what's her name?
Fucking Shinra.
All right. Anyway, fucking Shinra. No, they did not explain anything to what that happened, but what I had thought was that she was the crazy nun. You remember the crazy nun bitch
Oh,
we saw
yeah.
with that
Yeah.
voice? Did she have the same voice as her?
I
And
think
that's
so.
where I linked it.
I
was
think
like,
so.
Is she the crazy nun voice?
I think she had the same voice. I think that's why you
thought
like made that connection. Yeah.
But at
Yeah.
the same time, also, why the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. Not a clue, man.
That made zero sense.
Yeah, it did. I completely forgot about it. Like it was so odd. I just literally just took it out of my head and was just like, this
How
doesn't belong.
can you, a real person walking around talking in black and white?
That's true. Yeah, it was fucking weird.
Talking about like darkness and despair and
yeah, this show was already kind of weird and it got actually weird real quick. Like that was a heavy escalation, to say the least.
Yeah, but yeah.
Guys, we appreciate every single fucking one of you. As always, like, subscribe, comment. Remember, a real friend tells a friend. If you don't tell your friend, then go fuck yourself.
Alrighty then. That was out of pocket. That was very
I say it every time.
No, you don't. But anyway, we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. The support we've been getting from you guys, even though we haven't been posting new episodes, has been phenomenal. We're going to keep releasing old clips because we got to get caught up on those. So if you haven't watched those, click onto those. You'll see them coming out daily. And again, please comment. You guys have been commenting more and more, and we love it more and more. So we appreciate you guys.
All right. Well, Comedy Hashira.
Blackie Chan.
Apologize for his creepiness. We
All
out.
right, dude. You're weird.